It's a beautiful day. Sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day. So let it get away.
Our first segment is going to take us to the Audubon Visual Arts Center, where Canton's Earth Day was held recently, and it was a collaborative effort by Canton's interfaith group and was filled with exhibitors and information on how to go green, so to speak. And we will also hear from last year's problem solvers as well in this piece, so let's take a look.
On a beautiful sunny Sunday, April afternoon, Earth Day was celebrated at the Mildred Morse Allen Audubon Sanctuary. The event was sponsored by the Canton Interfaith Clergy Association, and a highlight of the day was Jack Clark, Director of Public and Government Relations for Mass Audubon, speaking about global warming and wildlife.
So we have warmer summer temperatures, an earlier arrival of spring, earlier snow melts, and it confuses migrating birds who are searching for familiar places. It's interesting that, I mean, for Mass Audubon being a nonprofit, to do solar panels is one thing, but for the homeowner to do solar panels without the tax credits can be kind of difficult. I'm not sure if the Board of Selectmen has, if you have anything to say about solar.
We have a resident in our town who's a mechanical engineer who's working right now on a solar panel application on Chapman Street. If you go in the back of his house, you'll see he's got about 15 solar panels, and in addition to working on generating energy, he's also illuminating his home. So he positions these and they move such that during the course of the day, light goes into different windows of his house that would not otherwise go into it. So, and he's working on a commercial application on that now as we speak.
We're the 7th grade community problem solvers, and we care about the environment, and we want to teach people how to save energy in their home.
We started this project last year, and we're continuing it.
What do you think is the #1 thing that people in Canton can do to save energy?
Well, first of all, they can just shut their lights off.
Or they can switch their light bulbs to CFLs, which even though they cost like $1 more in like the supermarket or wherever you go, they can save $25 over their lifetime on your electricity bill. So.
Okay, and just in case somebody doesn't know, what does CFL stand for?
Compact fluorescent light bulb.
All right, well, I'm Michelle Shepard. I'm from St. Gerard's here in Canton, and this is...
I'm the minister at First Parish Unitarian Universalist. We've been on the planning team for Canton Earth Day Fair 2007. Actually, at our September meeting, several of us commented that we had seen inconvenient truth over the summer and were quite appalled to find out how much we didn't know about global warming. And then we started talking, actually, frankly, about how many SUVs are parked in each of the parking lots of the various congregations in Canton. And we all drive, actually, and so we thought that perhaps some kind of event that would be fun, that would draw families, that would be educational as well, and that would promote people to take action in their own households, and even in terms of policy could be really exciting. And then we each talked to parishioners and found people who wanted to work on it, and we had a great team of people.
We're here from the Neponset River Watershed Association today, and we're showing some of our activities. We sample throughout all the rivers and streams that lead to the Neponset River, from Foxborough up to Dorchester Bay. We're also pretty interested in the quality of water in your community and the way wells work and the way river levels are maintained. We have a little model here that shows how groundwater runs and how the water table is affected, the river level is affected, and different kinds of wells cause pollution to be drawn up if there's a leak of some sort of contaminant. Drop by our office and see how some of these things work. It's right at the Ponkapaw Golf Course in the historic Redmond farmhouse in between the entrance and the exit. So it's great to be here on Earth Day.
Hi, I'm Louis Danjo. I'm doing a worm composting demonstration here, and worm composting is a way to accelerate the composting in a small space. So you want to look over here, this is a shredded newspaper, and these are old banana peels. Here's a tomato, and worms don't like the light, so we're going to have to dig down here a little bit, and we're going to find some for you. There they are. You may be able to see them moving. They eat about half their weight a day in organic matter, and then the resulting, you can see right here, this resulting fertilizer can be used in potting plants and gardening.
This is Kumu Gupta with the Blue Hill Adventure and Quarry Museum in Quincy, and this is Judy Clark. Hello. She's also with the Blue Hills group, and basically we are a group that provides, it's a non-profit, and we offer canoeing on the Neponset, clean. If you know, for every bag of trash that you collect, you get a coupon for Starbucks or Friendlies. And we also do hikes through the Blue Hills areas and sightseeing tours of the Quincy quarries. You can check us out on www.bluehilladventure.org.
My name is Danielle LaFond. I'm with the Equal Exchange Interfaith Program. This is Phil Berry next to me. We both work at Equal Exchange in West Bridgewater, Mass. We're a 20 fair trade company. We import coffee, tea, and cocoa direct from farmers. And basically what we do is sell it to churches at wholesale prices, and then they can use it to do fundraisers, coffee service, and anything else they want to do. We also have this new program right here. This is our domestic fair trade program. We realize that farmers in our own country have the same problems as farmers around the world, so we've decided to bring fair trade home to them so that they can enjoy the benefits of fair trade.
Hi, my name is Lisa Jones, and I'm with a coalition called the Alliance for a Healthy Tomorrow. We're a state coalition. We're working to get toxic chemicals out of consumer products. A lot of the products we use every day, like cosmetics and lawn pesticides and plastics, all have chemicals in them that could harm our health. So we want to pass a state law that would require companies to make their products safer. So we have a lot of information about safer products people can buy and use in their own homes, safer cosmetics, safer cleaning products, etc. And then we're asking folks to sign letters to their state legislators and ask them to pass the bill that we're working on. So that's what we're doing here today. We're getting a lot of great crowd, and we're excited to be here.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Cattell, and I'm with the Environmental and Recycling Club at Canton High School, and here with me today are Grace Van Riel, Luca Chin, Natalie Kaplan, and Ariel Monahan. Basically, our club does recycling once a week at Canton High School and collects paper, bottles, cardboard, glass, basically anything you want to recycle. And then we have a few different places pick it up for us. And today we're at the Canton Earth Day Fair, and we have a poster, and we're giving people information about recycling and what they can do, and we also are doing a presentation. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Judy Mullity, and I've been working with the Canton Earth Day Fair for over the last few months, and we put together Canton Survivor, which is a game that you get to play over a 6-week period of time, and you tally up your points. You can do environmentally friendly activities like changing light bulbs, walking to school or work every day, recycling, and so we're trying to do it over a 6-week period so that people get into good habits and help to save the earth.
Great. Now, do people get voted off in Canton Survivor?
They do not get voted off.
Okay.
No.
What's the culmination of the 6 weeks? What happens?
At the end of 6 weeks, we're going to have an award ceremony and a party at the Brookwood Farm CSA. We're going to give out prizes, and we're just going to celebrate the earth again.
Great. Is there a date for that?
June 3rd between 4 and 6 p.m. For Survivor Canton, go onto our website at cantonearthday.org and click on the link that says Survivor Canton.
Hello, I'm Amy Montague. I'm director of the Mass Audubon Visual Arts Center, and I just wanted to say to all the residents of Canton how thrilled we were to host this Earth Day activity here and to see so many people out for the beautiful spring weather, learning about the planet and learning how to care for it as best we can. I hope you'll all come and visit the Visual Arts Center and enjoy all the programs and activities and exhibitions that we have here for you.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mangan, and I'm one of the 2 coordinators for the Town of Canton Girl Scouts. And today The Girl Scouts are our focus is on the reduce and reuse equation of reduce, reuse, recycle, because recycling still has an environmental toll. When you recycle, you're still remanufacturing and you are polluting. So the most important thing you can do for the environment is to reduce, use less. So Girl Scouts are very good at that. We don't usually have any money, so we are very good at finding things around the house and making them into other things. And we have some examples here. This is a picture frame that, or you can also use old wrapping paper. We've made it a refrigerator picture frame by putting a used refrigerator magnet on the back of it. Just tape it on. I actually taped it on with address labels instead of wasting the tape. And you can send it off to Grandma and Grandpa, get rid of your kids' artwork without having any guilt. These are fire starters. They're environmental, they're non-toxic. They're made out of candle stubs, melted down and sawed out. And they can start a charcoal fire. One of these will start a charcoal fire or a campfire or a wood fire in your fireplace. And they're made from all reused materials. This table covering is actually a bedspread made out of blue jeans, and it's actually my daughter's bedroom, which is right here. To show how it fits in a teen environment, I let her paint the walls. It's kind of a cool bedspread for her. And we do all kinds of arts and crafts projects and different things, and we try not to harm the environment. We also try not, one of the goals in Girl Scouts is we don't use anything that's edible for non-edible use, because that would be wasting our resources. So we're very careful with that.